Hi guys and welcome to Straz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is the end of season review. Obviously, as you know, we finished ninth, or hopefully you know, and you've watched the series, but we finished ninth in the Premier League. We predicted. Let's have a quick look, see what the media. Where is the media thing? Season preview. The media wanted us to finish 8th. And we didn't. We finished 9th. I wanted us to finish a bit higher. We were challenging a lot for most of the season to get into Europe, especially like 6th place. It just didn't happen really for us. We just had a poor end of run really. Stoke ended up beating us to 6th spot. They ended up on 62 points. We only ended up with 54, is it? Or 56 points? Yeah, 56 points. We were on 50 points for a long time, and if we have just a quick look at the said schedule, we had a good start of the season, middle of the season, quite a big, a few matches where we just went unbeaten, and then lost 4 in a row, won 3, and then after that game against Liverpool, the 5-2, and I think that's what just caused us. We just couldn't get a win. Huddersfield beating us, Southampton beating us, Man U, obviously, they were top of the league at the time, beating us. And then the last 4 games, yeah, we went undefeated, but we look at it, it was a draw to Middlesbrough, 0-0, a 1-1 against Watford. Probably should have won them games. Arsenal, 2-2, as you've seen in the last video, and only beating Brentford 1-0 at the end of the season. So, not the greatest of end of the season again. If you have a look at last season as well, just quickly, we didn't finish the season off well there either. So we've got to improve somehow, and I need to have a play around with a squad in pre-season. Definitely need to bring in some new players as well. If we have a quick look at the team, see how they've done, obviously. Top goal scorers first. Jamie Vardy. I think there's a better screen to look at this, to be honest with you. Is there? Don't know, I'll have a quick look. Anyway, Jamie Vardy was the top goal scorer. He had a fantastic season this season. Without him, I think we wouldn't have been anywhere near. We were, It's 23 goals, all of them in the league with 38 appearances. He was on, this is how bad of a run he was on. He was on 21 games played and scored 21 goals, I think. And then he played a load more other games after that and only scored another 2 more goals. So at the end of the season for him, he just couldn't find his shooting boots. And it's, not good for him at the end of season. I don't know whether, I think he's got a new contract. I'm going to keep him on for next season. He is 32, but I want to keep him around. He's going to be there because I've got a good few youngsters coming through this squad. I want him to mentor them. I want them to learn from him, and hopefully can still play a part with next season. I'm going to look to replace him though and get a better striker in. Next top goal scorer is Tamari Gray, and he had a very, very good season for us. Ended on a 7.6 rating. Played near enough every single game. 8 goals, 14 assists. His assists were awesome this season and 2 player of the matches. Compared to the last season, where he played 33 games, 2 goals, 9 assists, 1 player of the match. He had a high rating last season. I don't understand why. Maybe because he's played a few more games than he did. So he had a couple of bad games. Wilfred and Ndidi. Next, again, we're not seeing any more strikers coming up as being on the top goal scorers. He got 9 goals this season. Again, his potential is looking crazy. He's worth 36 million. He's 22. He is going to be. I need to get him on a new contract. He needs to stick around here. I do not want him to leave this club. If you have a look, 7.24 rating, 8 goals, 3 assists, 2 player of the matches. He's just a solid midfield player, and I couldn't ask for anything better from him really. And then we've got Iniacho, Samani, and Shobi really. Shobi had a good season as well, so have a quick look at him. He did really well. Again, finished on a 7.9, 30 appearances, 7 goals, 8 assists. He didn't really feature much at the end of the season though, because he was just just not on form. Wasn't playing that well. Iniacho as well. He's got a room to improve. Again, he's 22. I'm looking to probably play him a lot more next season over Vardy. 20 games, 8 goals. One less game, one less goal than last season, but a higher player rating. So pretty decent. Let's have a quick look at the average rating. So who got the highest rating? Iniacho. That's over the last 5 games, isn't it? I don't even know where it is, actually. Have I even got it on it? Okay, average rating. Here we go. Let's put that to highest. Jamie Vardy, indeed. Lewis Holtby, by the way, the signing of the season from me. He came in on a free from Hamburg even. 31 games, 7.2 rating, 6 goals, 2 assists, and I didn't pay anything for him for free. He's been class. He's 28, so he's got a good few years left that he can play top quality football. Worth 23 million. I'm pleased with how he is. So yeah, happy about that. A couple of other players. Let's have a look. Demarai Gray we've already looked at. Thomas Callas, obviously he's up there, but he didn't play that many games. Again, he's not the best of players. He was just a backup centre back. He played 10 games and he did all right with them 10 games. He's 7.2 rating, so we'll take that. Defence-wise though, if you look at Ben Gibson, I bought him in at the beginning of last season for 23 million, and I thought it was going to be a bit of a dodgy signing. If you have a look though, 7s for every season. He scored 3 goals this season from set plays. He's done really well. Really, really well. And then you have a look at Harry Maguire's down there. His potential is looking good as well. So we've had a decent season, but we've got a lot to improve. There's going to be some players that I'm definitely trying to get rid of. If you've seen, Iborra wanted to discuss where he was at the club at the end of the last episode. I've told him he can leave, so I've transfer listed him. I've had a bid in from Bournemouth. He wanted 10 million. I want more than that. He's worth 19. I'm probably going to try and get 15 out of him. He's 31. Let's just move him on. He's a good player, but we've got better midfielders, and we can get better midfielders in and other players in if we bring the money in. The board has set a budget for next season already. We've got 49 million to spend, 2 million on the wage budget. So that's a fair whack, and I am going to spend it this year because I didn't spend it last year at all. I think I finished with 22 million in my transfer budget at the end. So I feel like I need to spend it. Finances aren't looking great though. With the payout for where we were in the league, we're still kind of 2 million in the minus. So I may have to look at selling some players to bring some money in. Like I say, if I bring in, well, get rid of Iborra. I think there's Danny Simpson I need to get rid of. He's taken up a wage bill. Again, where's Morgan? If we have a look, his wage on here, it's not. But where's Morgan? Obviously, he's retiring, and we're paying him 60k a week to be at the club. So that's going to be a big chunk of wage that I can spend next season. With him retiring, hopefully I can get him on a coaching role or something like that. So I'll have a look at that. Other than that, let's have a quick look, see who got promoted in the season. So if we go into Premier League stages, obviously Man U won the league. Arsenal on the same points, 81-81. They just had a better goal difference. Chelsea finishing 3rd, Man City finishing 4th. Liverpool got themselves up there after their troubling start. Oh yeah, and again, let's just have a quick look for goal difference. No, what was it? Goals 4. So how many goals did we score? We finished top of that. We're scoring 83 goals this season. One more than Arsenal. Yeah, but the only thing that let us down, goals against, we didn't quite finish top. We were finishing top at that at one point, but we've got that down. We conceded 77 goals and not good. 9 against Liverpool. Liverpool scored loads against us, but yeah, that's not really what we want to do. So we need to sort out the defence next season as well. We need to try and stop conceding so many goals. But let's have a look at the Championship. I don't think it's actually been played yet. So let's just have a quick look at the league table. So Everton have come straight back up with champions, 91 points. Hull are coming up as well. Birmingham, Reading, Newcastle and Sheffield Wednesday all in the playoffs. So we'll see how that pans out at the beginning of next season. League One. Let's have a quick look, see who got promoted in League One. Millwall and Bristol City. Then we've got Southend and Fleetwood in the playoffs. And have I got League 2 on here? I do have League 2. Let's have a quick look at League 2. Who's getting Lincoln, Exeter and Plymouth. So, yeah, no real shocks there. But, yeah, overall, I think it's been a good season. A lot to improve on it. So I'm going to go away now, do my pre-season, hopefully sign a few decent players. And, yeah, so give it a thumbs up, guys, if you've watched this season. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See you in a bit. Bye.